Ashley, it's Jazz. So, welcome to Smart Mom's Guide to Being Your Own Therapist. That's what I'm calling it anyways. So, here's the great thing. You are already a smart person. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And remember, smart means simple, meaningful, adaptable, real, and true. That describes you. So, congratulations on being here and showing up for yourself. This is just going to be a really quick overview on the process of doing your smart work. And this is the work that we do together, and it's also something that you can totally do on your own. Now, SMART, S-M-A-R-T, is the acronym that we're going to use also to work through our smart work. And each of the letters has 2 steps that go along with it. So in total, you'll have 10 steps of your smart work. Smart work is a tool that helps us to work through those things that show up that feel really hard. And hard is an acronym too. There's the things that feel heavy or make us anxious, are repetitive, or dissonant in our lives, okay? So those things feel really hard sometimes. Okay, and the smart work is gonna help us to recognize those things and simply take them and change them into something that will serve us and actually help us to function smarter in our lives. So, congratulations, here we go. S has 2 steps, and the first step is to sit still. This is really important. We do breath work in this simply by taking deep breaths and letting them out to kind of clear everything else that's going on around us and really be present. Sit still. The second thing is to simply state the hard thing. Okay, once we have sat still, we are in a place where we can simply state the hard thing and recognize what that is. Now, the next letter is M, and M stands for memory and meaning. We will identify a memory and then we'll discover the meaning. What does that memory bring to light about us, right? What does this hard thing in my life mean about me is the question. Then under A, for SMA, there are 2 steps. The first one is to assess. We assess that meaning. We say, is this really true about me? How is it showing up in my life? Is this something I really want to keep? And if it's not, then we simply adapt it by giving ourselves permission to adapt. Okay, R stands for real. So we come up with some things that are more real than that other meaning we have been carrying around with us. What's something real that is going to serve us? Then we rewrite our memory. That's the second part of R. What happens when we give ourselves permission to choose something new as an outcome? And then the last part is letter T, which stands for true. And in this, the 2 steps are to tell the truth. What do we know about ourselves now after working through all these steps? And then the second part is, what are we going to do today to make that true? And that's an action item, something that you can do, that you can move on to give yourself evidence that the new things that you chose for yourself are actually true. Now, all of this is simply to create a new space for our brains to work in, because our brains are really effective in serving us. All they do is take in information all day and try and organize it into categories for us. And a lot of the time, if we just go throughout our day without giving ourselves time or permission to really cognitively work through all of this, it will organize that information into categories that it's already set up in a subconscious space. A lot of the time when we were really young and didn't have all the information that we have now and all the experience that we have now. So this smart work can really help to serve us in helping us see where we're coming from, where we've been, what we actually want, and give ourselves permission to choose for ourselves what we really want to believe and work off of. I'm super excited for you to come along with me on this journey. I'm really excited to see where you're gonna go as you work through all this smart work, because I'm not the one who's going to create any change for you. I get to simply be here as a neutral party, as a cheerleader for you. So that is my number one goal for you by working through all this smart work, is that at the end of our time together, you simply say, thank you for teaching this to me. I'm good. I can do this. And then you go rock your life. All right, my friend, I love you and I will talk to you soon. Have the best day ever.